The Trochidae, common name top snails, are a taxonomic family of very small to large sea snails, marine gastropod molluscs in the clade Vetigastropoda. This family is commonly known as the top snails, because in many species the shell is shaped like a toy top. Anatomy: the animal is similar in general form to the Turbinidae. The top snails are characterized by some primitive traits: a heart with 2 atria. They have retained only one kidney and the second asphradium has been lost in the course of evolution. The mantle cavity contains a single gill. Along the side of the foot are 3 or more pairs of sensory epipodial tentacles. The head has a short, broad rostrum. The intertentacular lobes are simple or digitated, separate or united across the front, sometimes obsolete. The jaws are developed or absent. The radula is ripidoglossate. The Trochidean teeth are always present and well developed. The lateral teeth generally number 5 on each side, sometimes more numerous. The marginal teeth are narrow and very numerous. Description: the length of an adult shell varies between 5 mm and 130 mm. There is also a wide variation in the shape of the shell. This goes from low auriform with a wide aperture to the long, slender conical forms of typical top shells. The shape may also be subglobose, turbinate or helicoid. Their height may vary between 3 mm and 152 mm. The shell contains only a few whorls. These have a highly variable exterior, ranging from smooth or glossy to sculptured. The internal shell is nacreous. They have a brown, entirely corneous, circular, multispiral operculum which fits the aperture snugly. The operculum is formed of numerous gradually increasing whorls with a central nucleus. The aperture may be entire, tetragonal or rounded and has no reflected lip. The peristome is generally not continuous. These shells are often brightly colored and adorned with darker bands. The Trochidae differ from the Turbinidae in having a corneous, never calcareous, operculum, which is always multispiral. Habitat: most species in the family live either in the intertidal zone or in the shallow subtidal zone, but some live in deeper water. They are usually abundant on solid, suitable substrates, like rocky shores and reefs. Distribution: this family has a worldwide distribution in tropical, temperate and Arctic waters. Members of this family are among the most common marine snails along the rocky shores of Europe. Ecology =life cycle The Trochidae are dioecious, and the fertilization occurs externally by the release of eggs and sperm. Top snail eggs are laid individually or in gelatinous egg masses in the water. Individuals may hatch as free-swimming planktonic larvae or juvenile crawlers with a short swimming stage. Feeding behavior This family of snails consists of herbivores, grazing with their radioli on rocky surfaces, feeding on algae and vegetable detritus, and more rarely by filter feeding, as observed in the genus Umbonium. Taxonomy 2005 Taxonomy This family consists of 6 following subfamilies: Trochidae raffinesque, 1815, tribe Trochini raffinesque, 1815, synonym, Pyramidinae gray, 1847, tribe Cantharidae gray, 1857, tribe Monodentini gray, 1857, synonym, Jabulinae stylichka, 1868. Holistolinae keen, 1958, Lirillariinae Hickman and McLean, 1990, Margaritinae thiel, 1924, tribe Margaritinae thiel, 1924, synonym, Margaritinae stylichka, 1868, tribe Gasney Hickman and McLean, 1990, tribe Cmyparathenini Marshall, 1993. Stomatellinae gray, 1840, synonyms, Stomatidae Carpenter, 1861, Stomatelidae gray, 1840, Umbonianae H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, tribe Umbonianae H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, synonym, Rotellinae Swainson, 1840, tribe Bankivianae Hickman and McLean, 1990, tribe Isandini Hickman, 2003, tribe Talopianae Finley, 1928, synonym, Monilungi Hickman and McLean, 1990. 2008 Taxonomy The family Trochidae was redefined according to Williams et al. The tribes from Trochidae were raised to subfamilies, Margaritinae was moved to the family Turbinidae, and Halostylinae provisionally stays in Trochidae. Trochidae raffinesque, 1815, Cantharidinae Gray, 1857, Monodontinae Gray, 1857, Halostylinae Keen, 1958, Lirillariinae Hickman and McLean, 1990, Stomatellinae Gray, 1840, Umbonianae H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, tribes of Umbonianae are retained the same as in taxonomy of the Gastropoda by Bachet and Rockroy, tribe Umbonianae H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, synonym, Rotellinae Swainson, 1840, tribe Bankivianae Hickman and McLean, 1990, tribe Isandini Hickman, 2003, tribe Talopianae Finley, 1928, synonym, Monilungi Hickman and McLean, 1990. 2010 Taxonomy Williams et al. Added 3 new subfamilies to Trochidae, Alcinae, Phosphorinae and Chrysostomatinae. The subfamily Lirillariinae is now incorporated within the subfamily Umbonianae. In this study was also shown that the subfamily Margaritinae is not monophyletic. Here is also shown which genera were placed into these 3 new subfamilies, subfamily Alcinae Williams, Donald, Spencer and Nakano, 2010, only one genus Alcina, subfamily Trochidae raffinesque, 1815, subfamily Monodontinae Gray, 1857, subfamily Phosphorinae Bandel, 2009, subfamily Chrysostomatinae Williams, Donald, Spencer and Nakano, 2010, genus Chrysostoma, genus Chlorodiloma. Subfamily Umbonianae H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, synonym, Lirillariinae Hickman and McLean, 1990, subfamily Stomatellinae Gray, 1840, subfamily Cantharidinae Gray, 1857, subfamily Halostylinae Keen, 1958. Genera within the family Trochidae include, Alcinae Williams, Donald, Spencer and Nakano, 2010, Alcina A. Adams, 1860, type genus of the subfamily Alcinae. It is also the only genus in this subfamily, Cantharidinae Gray, 1857, Agagastoscium, 1894, Caliotrochus P. Fisher, 1879, Calthalosia Redale, 1929, Cantharidella Pillsbury, 1889, Cantharidoscopskulkin, 1955, Cantharidus Montfort, 1810, Clelandella Winkworth, 1932. Clelandella is a junior synonym of Jujubinus monterosato, 1884 according to Bachelor and Vort. Jubula risso, 1826, Jujubinus monterosato, 1884, Canacotrochus habi, 1958, Comotrochus coroda and Iwa. Tiki, 1958, Nanula thiel, 1924, Odontotrochus P. Fisher, 1880, Oxystol philippi, 1847, Phasianatrochus Fisher, 1885, Fulcus risso, 1826, Pictodiloma habi, 1946, Priotrochus P. Fisher, 1879, Prothalosia thiel, 1930, Pseudotilopia habi, 1961, Thalosia gray, 1840, Tessitrochus McNeil, 1961, Trochinella redale, 1937, genera brought into synonymy, Aphanatrochus martins, 1880, synonym of Priotrochus P. Fisher, 1879, Caragolus monterosato, 1884, synonym of Fulcus risso, 1826, Elentia Swainson, 1840, synonym of Cantharidus Montfort. 1810, Jabulastra monterosato, 1884, synonym of Jabula risso, 1826, Corenia frial, 1877, synonym of Jabula risso, 1826, Limax martin, 1784, synonym of Cantharidus Montfort, 1810, Mawera Marshall, 1998, synonym of Cantharidus Montfort, 1810, Macrolentius Finley, 1926, synonym of Cantharidus Montfort, 1810, Ocelinus philippi, 1847, synonym of Fulcus risso, 1826, Forculus Cosman, 1888, synonym of Gibula risso, 1826, Plumbulensis Finley, 1926, synonym of Cantharidus Montfort, 1810, Scribiculinus monterosato, 1889, synonym of Gibula risso, 1826, Stromphala gray, 1847, synonym of Gibula risso, 1826, Strigozelus echo, 1896, synonym of Gibula risso, 1826, Trochocochlea mar paragraph RCH, 1852, synonym of Phorcus risso, 1826, Chrysostomatinae Williams, Donald, Spencer and Nakano, 2010, Chlorodiloma pillsbury, 1889, Chrysostomus Swainson, 1840, genus brought into synonymy, Latona hutton, 1884, synonym of Chlorodiloma pillsbury, 1889, a Eurocyclinae, Talor B's G. Neville and H. Neville, 1869, Phosphorinae Bandel, 2009, Broderippia gray, 1847. Clade P. Fisher, 1890, probable placement by Williams et al. Phosphorina A. Adams and Amgers, 1864, Minopa Redale, 1924, probable placement by Williams et al. Cynatocochlea pillsbury, 1890, Roya eximia, genera brought into synonymy, Minos hutton, 1884, synonym of Phosphorina A. Adams and Amgers, 1864, Halostylinae Keen, 1958, Botuloid strand, 1928, Charisma Headley, 1915, Halostylus Dor, 1890, genus brought into synonymy, Batellus iridale, 1924, synonym of Botuloid strand, 1928, Coryparathinae B. A. Marshall, 1993, Coryparathena laws, 1941, Monodontinae gray, 1857, Ostracochlea P. Fisher, 1885, Diloma philippi, 1845, Monodonta Lamarck, 1799, genera brought into synonymy, Anisodiloma Finley. 1926, synonym of Diloma philippi, 1845, Cavodiloma Finley, 1926, synonym of Diloma philippi, 1845, Fractamila Finley, 1926, synonym of Diloma philippi, 1845, Melagraphia gray, 1847, synonym of Diloma philippi, 1845, Neodiloma P. Fisher, 1885, synonym of Diloma philippi, 1845, Neomonodonta Kuroda and Habi, 1971, synonym of Monodonta Lamarck, 1799, Zidiloma Finley, 1926, synonym of Diloma philippi, 1845, Stomatellinae gray, 1840, Microtus H. Adams and A. Adams, 1850, Pseudostomatella thiel. 1921, Stomatella Lamarck, 1816, Stomatia Heberling, 1779, Stomatellina iridale, 1937, genera brought into synonymy, Gina gray, 1840, synonym of Stomatella Lamarck, 1816, Plocomotus P. Fisher, 1885, synonym of Stomatella Lamarck, 1816, Stomax Montfort, 1810, synonym of Stomatia Heberling, 1779, Trochidae raffinesque, 1815, synonym, Pyramidinae gray, 1847, Clanculus Montfort, 1810, Colatrochus P. Fisher, 1879, Oretrochus P. Fisher, 1879, Infundibulops pillsbury, 1889, accepted as Trochus pillsbury, 1889 represented as Trochus linnaeus, 1758, Infundibulum. Montfort, 1810, Notartibula iridale, 1924, Pulchrystal iridale, 1929, Rubritrochus Elbeck, 1995, Trochus linnaeus, 1758, genera brought into synonymy, Cameliotrochus B. A. Marshall, 1998, synonym of Trochus B. A. Marshall, 1998 represented as Trochus linnaeus, 1758, Carina D. Swainson, 1840, synonym of Infundibulum Montfort, 1810, Clangulus Blainville, 1817, synonym of Clanculus Montfort, 1810, Caliculus monterosato, 1888, synonym of Jabula risso, 1826, Fragilis Swainson, 1840, synonym of Clanculus Montfort, 1810, Infundibulops Pillsbury, 1889, synonym of Trochus Pillsbury, 1889 represented as Trochus Linnaeus, 1758, Lamprostomus Swainson, 1840, synonym of Trochus Linnaeus, 1758, Otavia risso, 1826, synonym of Clanculus Montfort, 1810, Polydonta Schumacher, 1817, synonym of Trochus Linnaeus, 1758, Thorester Iredale, 1915, synonym of Colatrochus P. Fisher, 1879, Thorester Iredale, 1915, synonym of Colatrochus P. Fisher, 1879, Umbonianae H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, synonyms, Lirillarianae, tribe Bankivianae, tribe Isandini, tribe Talopianae and tribe Umbonianae. Main characteristics, eyes pedunculate. Left tentacle attached to a frontal appendage. Mantle reflected over the edge of the aperture. Radula, 6 lateral teeth on each side. The shell is polished. The peristome is incomplete. The umbilicus is generally closed by a callosity. Anticellarium Finley, 1927, Bankivia Becken-Krauss, 1848, Commissia H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, Canotalopia Iredale, 1929, Ithalia H. and A. Adams, 1854, Ethelina Pillsbury, 1905, Ethmunolia Iredale, 1924, Incuba Herbert, 1992, Isander H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, Leopiga H. Adams and A. Adams, 1863, Lirillaria Dorr, 1909, Monilius Swainson, 1840, Palmunolia Iredale, 1929, Pseudominolia Herbert, 1992, Rossiteria Brazier, 1895, Siri Cormunolia Kuroda and Habi, 1954, Talopina Iredale, 1918, Umbonium Link, 1807, Vanatrochus, Satalia Finley, 1926, genera brought into synonymy, Globulus Schumacher, 1817, synonym of Umbonium Link, 1807. Lyotrochus Fisher, 1878, synonym of Athalia H. Adams and A. Adams, 1854, Monilia, synonym of Monilius Swainson, 1840, Rotella Lamarck, 1822, synonym of Umbonium Link, 1807, Solanderia P. Fisher, 1879, synonym of Rossiteria Brazier, 1895, Suchium Makiyama, 1924, synonym of Umbonium Link, 1807. Other genera within the family Trochidae include unassigned, Corlistel Cotton and Godfrey, 1935, Columbinella Thiel, 1924, Enida A. Adams, 1860, Labia Gray, 1850, Omphalomargarites Habi and Ito, 1965, Paracalanculus Finley, 1926, Umbonella A. Adams, 1863, genera brought into synonymy, Intorsia agarava, 1972, synonym of Listester Iredale, 1915, Umbotrochus Thiel, 1924, synonym of Columbinella Thiel, 1924. References: Williams S.T., Donald K.M., Spencer H.G. and Nakano T. Molecular Systematics of the Marine Gastropod Families Trochidae and Calliostomatidae. Molecular Phylogenetics and Evolution 54 783-809. External links